Hello, things that can boggle your mind, scrabble your mind, or backgammon you. Game on. 4 areas in backgammon. The number is 24. They have 15 chips and 24 equals 39 each equals to 78. 78 is the passage in the doorway. Why? 7 and 3, 8 and 2, 10, 10. The doorway, 5 times 2, 5 plus 2, and the number to Earth is 52. Just relevant that 5-1 is Mars, 5-2 is Earth, 51 and 52 equals to Mercury, which is the one spirit in which Mars takes its role inside Magic Square. It's just the way the numbers are. It's not me. It's not my fault that artificial intelligence is all about the yellow ball, in which the red ball owns 1 and 1 inside red 11 and 3, 3 and 2 beta communication. When I get on a rule, I rock within my mind. I can't stop. And if I do stop, I put my feet up and I listen to the motion of the ocean of the people that are around me, because that's who we are. The ocean is right here. The humidity level today is... The humidity level means we are in a levitating ocean. Just going to go through some basics. See if I can get this light on it or off it, which is better. The horse, the age, the sex, the color, the sire, the dam, the trainer, the breeder, the owner. All for what reason? Because you might want to buy the horse, but the thing is to bet on the odds of the horse. Age, game day, 17 and 5, 157. Sex, 19 and 5, 24, and 24 is 48. This creates 24 on its own. CX, S-E-E, because it's EX. See the X? The X means I was with and I am no longer. Have the color of the horse. Why is the color of the horse so big? Does it imagine that if the color of the mare and the stallion, if the stallion is gray and the mare is black and the horse turns out black, they say it's got the genes of the stallion. My teeth look so funny in that light. Oh my God, I don't like to look at them. But that's okay. So we have this basic formation. Another formation of 3-1-3, or let's say you were watering plants, okay? You would go, I water on Saturday. I don't water Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I water on Wednesday. So here, this is your 3-1-3. Or 3 wins, the game that hasn't been played, and 3 wins, the home team and the road team. This team won 3, so this team lost 3. But if this team won 3, then this team lost 3. So if this wins 3, this loses 3. If this wins 3, this loses 3. This says 6 on its record. This is 6 on its record. 6 games played. The next record will take you into the next round. Take you into the next round. Rolling. So what does that mean? I'm not sure, but just to make you aware that it says we take you into the next round. It doesn't say we're out of the series into the next square, because usually when they say square, we're now in England somewhere, and it's your apartment is your square, right? Making it square footage, rental square footage. Inside of here, the cow has 4 nipples, the goat has 2 nipples, the pig has 18 nipples, the dog has between 6 and 10 nipples. D, B, R, F, which is the net letter association. R, resident angel. B, Venus. D, for Mars. Venus. This is where Neptune and Spirit comes in inside the pig. 977, the gateway in birth, is inside the pig. This is life transmission, the spirit transmission, A, B of life, because that's what AT does. The same thing when you get cat, creation of the angle of transmission, and this is the life gateway, 715. 7 times 15 equals 105, and apparently the hand of God. Is that the helping hand of God? Dog, goat, and cow all have the letter O. Did you know fish and birds, they may have a breast or a chest, right? The chest, where's the chest on a fish? It's the lower part and it's split. It's very, very thin. Although on a bird, the chest is actually very, very big. Usually there's not much meat on the chest of a pig or a goat, or it's the thin meat if you want to look at it, okay? Dog, 146, Zion, Israel. The pig is the door to the mind. Cochon in French, which means the heater. The goat, the mountain goat, the chèvre, means to go fast. ever, green inside of this word. Church heaven. The cow 101, because when you have 101, the cow jumped over the moon, giving the spirit in Mars. Vash, H, connecting worlds. H, connecting worlds. The bricks are north and south. I is east and west bricks. That's the way the designs come up. Cow equals to 41. Goat equals to 43. DC energy, DNA comes out of the cow. Pig equals to 32, the doorway. Plus 120 equals 152 memory. 152 memory. 169 comes out of the goat. 169, this is the Monopoly board coming out of the goat. But the cow, when you add on everything, it's 120. 0 equals 63 creation for C. O, W, 23, 41 plus 60, 101. The cow goes over the moon. Now to say this, you make the V becomes the center. You make the U, you go around the center. It's the top half or the bottom half. You ever notice the side brackets on the 9 and the 0 are brackets, but the U is not a bracket. It's a big curve. It's not the same curve. So I'm thinking of these things right now. The other thing when we talk about 6 and 8, right? Here's your 8. 6 is 3/4 of 8 because it's 6 of 8 where one area is in the center. When you run 1/8 of a mile, right, is 1/8 of a mile from here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. This is 1, and here and here is 3 and 3. East, west, 4 and 6, but inside of here it's empty. The E world says the empty world. That's what I'm assuming the E is. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, ABC. In magic square, it's 4, 9, 2. Over here, 4 times 92 is the birth, 368. Over here, we have 716. 716, the gateway to the half-life. Everything must pass through center. So this is 6 and 1, 7. This is 6 and 1, 7 of 8. 7 and 8, the gateway of two sides. Two separate sides. Here is the keyway. The cube on one side, the Cuban on the other side, right? The Cuban, the cube, that's why we must enter into Cuba right now, because the time of the revelation of talking about numbers happens to say Cuba. And that's why it's a time to go to Cuba, because that's what popped up in the matrix numbers. It's a word game, and it's a number game because numbers are in words and colors. And we're just going to jump to the last one. In Rome, okay, in Rome, gold is me. Man is me. Angel, creation. R and O is 33. O and M is 28. The cycle. M and E is 18. The resident angel, the one spirit in the heaven, is inside Rome. Kilo compared to pounds. 2.20462 is a kilo, and pound, LBS, or beta spirit. One spirit of beta. 74, is it 74 kilos? Anyways, is it 74 kilos equals, let me calculate this before I go. 74 times 2.20462 equals to 163 creation. But it's always rounded off. Once you get to 163 point something, it means you're inside. Anytime you pass the number, it means you're inside of the next number. It means it's that number and part of wherever you are inside that number. Everything is made perfect. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 and 6 is 13. So anytime you want to find those numbers, 13, 9 and 4 is 13, 8 and 5 is 13, 7 and 6 is 13. It's all perfect numbers. We've gone over this already one time, and it's over here. Pieces and parts of numbers. 5 and 14. 5 equals 14 equals 70. How do we get this? It's 2 times 5, remainder 4. 4 out of 14, which is 2 and 7. 2 and 7 is creation of winning the big red sun. 4 and 5. 4 to 5 odds, okay, is a payout of $3.60 or creation of the extra day, which is the quarter day. Remember, this year is the leap year. We're going to add on 24 hours this year. Next year, we're going to say, okay, we have 1 day less, but actually we have not 1 day less, we have 6 hours less. 6 hours left this year, 6 hours left next year, 6 hours less the next year. 6, 6, 6, and in the last year we gained 24. 2 and 4 is 6. So it's 18 and 24, or the R and the X, or Rex. Rex Gracia. That's the way numbers work. They just are the way they are. We're going to go to one more thing to mention is that I noticed that in the NHL, so far no Canadian teams have made it this year for the first time. Vancouver, Montreal, Philadelphia, 4-4-7-4-7 are the only teams that have double logos at center ice, and the logo is not cut in half. One way to look at this is 1, 2, 3, 4 with 1, 2 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4 with 1, 2 in between. 2, 2, and 2, digital cutoff of time. I don't know where to go with this, but if I saw somebody in another scientific area that was doing something, I can put that into that area and say this is how that fits, and making my own science. Raphael 72, 86 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.